Hello, hello everyone. This is Jennifer Sunseri. It is Friday, January 24th, 2025, and I am here ready to play with some goodies. So I'm going to let people find me. I am a little bit early. Happy weekend, everybody. Just going to put that there. Would you please make sure, if you are watching the live or the replay, make sure that you give me a thumbs up or a heart on this video. That would be amazing. That just helps everyone find me. Let me get on to the live. Make sure I'm in the right place so I can see your comments. I see that I am live on my page. There we are. There we are. If you are here with me on live or watching the replay, please give me a comment. Let me know that you're here. I love to interact with you guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are healthy. I know that a lot of people are getting sick right now. It is that season where people catch colds and whatnot. I hope you are healthy. Let's see. I don't know if anyone is here or not. I'm not seeing any faces yet. I know I am early. So this was a 4-day week for me because we had Monday off here in the United States. It's a federal holiday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So we had a 3-day weekend, which means we had a 4-day work week. And it was nice to have an extra day. And we ended up celebrating our wedding anniversary on Monday because it had been such a busy week. And I ended up having my winter stamping retreat on Saturday, which seemed to be successful. Everyone seemed to have a good time, so that's always good. You know, you work hard and you want to make sure people are having fun. Okay, I see someone here. I see Lori's here. Hi, Lori. Happy Friday to you. So, if you want to make sure that you are catching notifications when I go live or when I make posts, you want to make sure that you are following my business page. Make sure that you do that. You want to hit follow, not like, and that way you will get those notifications. And then if you see anything that I'm using tonight and you would like to purchase it, you can get it in my online store at jennifersunseri.stampinup.net. That is a online store available 7 days a week, 24 hours. And then if you would like to join my email list, this is my business email, mrsjaws99 at gmail.com. And or you can go to my website and there will be a button there that will tell you, would you like to join the email or would you like to get newsletters? And you can click that also and I will get a notification. This is my January host code. If you are going to place an order, you want to make sure it's under $150 to use this code, and that way I will claim the host rewards. But if your order is $150 or more, I want you to get the host rewards, right? We want you to get the free goodies. So don't use the host code. All right, and then last but not least, these are my class dates for the whole year. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, please do so. I hold monthly card making classes here in my home. It's usually the first Saturday of the month. Sometimes it isn't, just based off of family holidays, well, family birthdays or church events. But I try and keep it consistent. This does not include retreat dates. These are my regular monthly classes, and they are in person. It's $20 for 5 cards, so a pretty good deal. And I do a 9 a.m. session and a 1 p.m. session just so I can accommodate people. I can fit 18 people at a time in my house. Alrighty, let's get started. So tonight we're going to play with a stamp set that you can get for free. And you know what? I wasn't sure if I was super excited about some of the stamp sets, but I started to play with this and I've seen some ideas, and this is adorable, you guys. It really is. So it is on page 9 in the Sale-a-bration brochure. So you're going to get this stamp set free with a $60 order. Now, what I love about this is you can create trees for all 4 seasons. Plus, you can create trees to go with different holidays. There's shamrocks, there's hearts, we have flowers, and Easter eggs. Super cute. Now, I have made a Easter card and a St. Patrick's Day card that I will show you at the end of my video. So you have to stay on to see those two. And then we're going to make a Valentine's Day card, okay? So I am pulling that wonderful marbleized, elegant marbleized DSP. This is an online exclusive. We're going to use the back sides of the paper. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this, but I needed something a little more subtle, all right, so that the stamps become the focal point. So I have pulled a piece of real red cardstock and we've burnished it. If you don't have a bone folder, this little guy, this is what gives us nice, crisp creases. We call that burnishing. And then I have a layer of basic white. Okay, and we're going to add on that. So let's put that on. And I am using Stampin' Seal Plus adhesive. This is my favorite adhesive. Super strong. My cards do not fall apart. I have bought some tape runners online or at craft stores, and I make my cards, and then a little bit of heat happens and they fall apart. And we don't want that to happen. We want our cards to stay together. So now this piece is Melon Mambo with some little roses in the back. On the other side, you'll see that marbleized paper. But I wanted something a little more cutesy and not so elegant, if that makes sense. Okay, so we are going to add that layer. Don't be shy. Please make sure that you let me know that you're here so I can say hi to you. Let me know also if it's your first time watching. I do recognize some of my followers' names, so if you're a regular, I appreciate you being here. But if you are new, if you have just found me, please let me know. I always like to know who's here. Hi, Gail. Gail's on my team. How are you, Gail? I hope you are feeling better, that your cold has gone away. All right, then I have made a piece, a die cut with the arch dies, basic white, and we're going to build our scene on this, okay? So let's get started. I pulled a couple different colors. I've pulled garden green, granny apple green, pecan pie, pool party, and I pulled some melon mambo, and it looks like I've got cherry cobbler, but I think I want real red on this one. So let me just look real quick. I think I grabbed the wrong red. And if I don't see it, we're just going to make do, because I'm not going to make you guys wait on me. Is that it? No, that is not it. I am in the midst of reorganizing my craft room, you guys. Oh, is this it? No, that is not it. Oh, fiddlesticks. Is it over here? No, we don't want Poppy. Well, Poppy Parade might be a little bit better than Cherry Cobbler with the real red. We want a lighter red. Cherry Cobbler's pretty dark, so we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay, we're going to put these aside. So this is really a scene builder stamp set, okay? And like I said, you can create different seasons. So I'm going to hold this closer. There are those shamrocks, and then there's the hearts. Here are the Easter eggs, and then these are little roses, okay? So I'm going to use the hearts. But I'm also going to teach you a really cool technique. So, have you ever used sponge daubers? Okay? They're these little guys. You put them on your finger, and they have a little sponge. These are some that I have in my craft room. They're actually not the ones we sell. I couldn't find the ones we sell. So don't pay attention to my contraband here. I had them at my retreat, and they are probably in a bin still. So we're going to pull both of the greens, and we are going to add different greens to our leaves, okay? By the way, if you would do this for me, it would be amazing. Can you share this video? That way people will find me. That would be amazing if you share the love, sprinkle the love. Okay, I am going to go with the light color first. So we're going to add in some Granny Apple Green, and I am adding it to the leaves stamp that creates the leaves part of the tree, okay? Now, on the two samples that I'm going to show you at the end of this video, I just stamped it in all one color, but I thought this would be a great technique to show you. So I'm just adding it all over, and then we're going to go in with a darker green, okay? So that we've got two-toned leaves. We're going to get fancy here. So this is a great and easy technique. Super easy. Close your ink pads when you're done because you don't want things to fall in the ink. Now, I usually do a sponge dauber or a blending brush. I keep one per color. This is green. I'm not going to really worry about it contaminating my darker green. Okay, and we're just going to add little bits of that darker green on here. Oh, doesn't that look yummy? I don't know that leaves are yummy, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm not going to go crazy. When your brain starts to tell you, ooh, should I stop? Yes, you should stop. Now, we also need our pecan pie, and we're going to add our tree trunk because we need to have a guide of where to put our leaves. Okay, so I'm going to put this at the very bottom of my arch. And now I'm going to just breathe on this to keep it moist. Just put some puffs of breath on there. That keeps it moist. And then this part goes here, and then this part goes on the other branch. Okay, and here we go. All right, and just nice even pressure. You don't have to rock it. Just nice even pressure. This is photopolymer. I like to give it a few seconds to just let the ink absorb. Red rubber's different. And there we go. Now let me hold that up so you can see the two-tone green. Isn't that beautiful? Hi, Catherine. All right. So that's our tree. Now you see these peekaboos, right? We're going to add in our seasonal element. So I said this was going to be a Valentine card. So we're going to add in some hearts. There's a little heart stamp. So we're going to ink it up, and we're going to add in those hearts. This kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland with the Queen of Hearts. This is really a very, very sweet stamp set. Like I said, you get this stamp set free when you purchase $60. Now through the end of January and into February. It's while supplies last. All right, there's our tree. Now I'm going to build a little bit more of my scene. Okay, I think I'm going to add in some wispy clouds. wispy cloud. So let me grab, I'm going to stamp off because I want it to be light. This is Pool Party, and as you can see, that's full strength. So I'm just going to stamp off, and we're going to do a couple light, very, very faint clouds. Ever so faint. It's going to be hard for you guys to see it, but I will hold it up. Okay, because I don't want there to be these really heavy, dark clouds that take away from our tree. All right. Then we can add some blades of grass to the bottom. All right. And you guys, you're going to want to make sure that you're commenting because somebody will get picked tonight and they will get a card in the mail. So you want to be commenting on the video, and you never know, you might win the card. All right. I think I want to stamp off on this. Let's see. All right, there's our green, and I'm using garden green for the grass. There's our grass. And let's see. Let's put a cute little picket fence in there. So I'm going to pull my pecan pie, and I'm going to pop my fence up. We'll have a little bit of a 3D element here. So I'm using just a scrap. Now there are no dies with this stamp set. It is just stamps, but that's okay. I actually don't mind fussy cutting. I have to be careful because I do have a touch of arthritis in my hands, but it helps. The more I move my hands, the better and the more limber they are. I just can't overdo it, right? So I don't mind fussy cutting. I know some people hate fussy cutting. I actually find it very relaxing. All right, so I'm going to sit. I had to stand to see where I was putting that grass, but I'm going to sit now, and I'm going to fussy cut these little fence pieces. Okay, and it does not have to be perfect. It's white on white. So if I had colored cardstock here, I would want to be a little bit more precise, but it's going to be white on white. And so it's okay that you're not like super, super precise. No one's going to grade you. I definitely will not grade you on your fussy cutting. Okay. You want to make sure that you have a pair of snips that is just for paper and then one that's for ribbon, because when you cut paper, it does dull your scissors, if you didn't know that. So it's always good to have a little fob of some sort. You know, put some beads on one pair so you know which one is which. You know, maybe the beaded pair is your ribbon pair and the unbeaded pair is for the paper. Just distinguish which is which. That way you keep your scissors nice and sharp for when you're cutting ribbon. Now I love our paper snips. They are really, really nice. Not too cumbersome in my hand, just the right size. You know, some scissors are huge. Well, hello, Allison in Australia. How are you, friend? Allison is amazing. She always remembers my birthday. I get birthday cards from Allison, and I always get a Christmas card from her. She is always my first Christmas card that I get. She is amazing. This woman sends cards, and she puts me to shame. I'm just like, oh, I need to do better. I just love getting cards from her. It's so awesome to get a handmade card or even just a card in the mail. I don't know if you saw my post that I put on my business page, but there was an article that came out yesterday, and it was really heartbreaking. And let me think if I can remember everything that it said. It said that Americans, about 20% of Americans feel lonely. And then it also said, I'm going to use some liquid glue on this one. It also said that loneliness has the same physical effect on our bodies as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That was shocking to me. I know that loneliness affects our mental health, but it affects our physical health as well. And so it was a really interesting article. You can read the full article. I put a link on my business page. This is why I do classes. Yes, I love this product, and yes, I love to be creative. But I'm going to be honest with you, doing classes and working full time, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And so I do this because I love to I was going to pop those up. Dadgummit. Oh well, these are going to be flat now. See, I was talking and got distracted. Anyway, I hold classes and retreats, and I make handmade cards and send them because I am trying to be an encourager and to provide opportunities for women to gather together, build friendships, and eradicate loneliness. There are times when I feel stressed that I have a deadline to meet and I may not be ready for my class, but I always have to remember why am I doing this? You know, why am I a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator? It's because I look at this more of a ministry in a way. Yes, I make a little bit of money. I'm not rolling in the dough, but I make a little bit of money. And basically I put it right back into my business. But I do this so that people aren't lonely, you know, that they're getting out of their house. It gives them something to look forward to. And they're meeting other people and making new friends. They're using their creativity. You know, being creative is therapeutic as well. It's good for us mentally. And so when we are taking care of our social emotional needs, we're also taking care of our physical body needs as well. So that's my little 2 bits. That's why I do this, you know, and sometimes I have to remind myself why I'm doing this, because there are times where I do get a little stressed because I'm one person and I am involved in other things. You know, I am involved in my church and I am a mom. Oh man, look at that. I got green on there. I got green fingers. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter. So I wear a lot of different hats. But I do love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And hopefully I'm helping people to not feel lonely anymore. That's my hope. All right, I'm going to try and get rid of some of that green. This is an emery board. I always keep these in my craft room. I'm just sanding away at the fibers of the paper, lifting that ink. And I don't think you notice that green as much now. Oh, thank you, Allison. I will be honest, I'm thinking about, you know, retirement. It's around the corner. I'm not ready yet to retire. I've got some more years of service still. I'm a teacher. I've always been a teacher. I started working with kids when I was 13 years old, teaching Sunday school in church. And then I was a camp counselor, and then I started working in after-school daycare and teaching preschool, and then I became a public school teacher. So it is in my blood It's like, you know, I don't think you ever get out of teaching, but I'm getting closer to that retirement. So I think that's adorable. Don't you? Simply adorable. Now, I don't even think I want to put a sentiment on the front. I think I would put my sentiments on the inside. But I did pull some of this gold trim. Now, this particular trim is retired, but we had another very similar gold trim, and I think it may be one of the last chance items. I can't remember. But I thought I would make a bow with this to bring out the gold little butterflies. And I made one already just to save time. So I think I'm going to put that right here at the top. And I had a little glue dot already. Now I have to like lay something on that to kind of help flatten it. But that's my Valentine card. Right? Isn't that cute? Super cute. All right, so that is that one. I'm going to make one more. We'll try and do it a little bit differently. So I just reversed it. This was the real red and then the melon mambo. So now I'm doing a melon mambo with the real red, and I think this is more cherry cobbler. So we're just going to reverse the colors, okay? And then we'll do maybe a little bit of a different scene on this one. And then I'm going to show you my St. Patrick's Day card and my Easter card. Okay. And like I said, this paper, if you're trying to figure out what paper it is, it's our marbleized, elegant marbleized DSP. It is an online exclusive. It's really the only Valentine paper that we're carrying right now. So one side is more subtle and cutesy, and then the other side is that gorgeous marbleized look. That looks very elegant. All right. I don't know that I'm going to adhere that yet because I might put a ribbon around it. We'll see. So let's do our trunk again. So I showed you how to do multicolors, to have different colors, and we're going to do that again. So if you missed it, you'll get it one more time. I really like the look of that. This is our tree trunk. So what I love about this stamp set is I can create trees from all 4 seasons. I can do spring, summer. I can also make a fall and a winter. So I have leaves here, and I can do leaves that are autumn colored. Okay? And then I have a bare tree that I can add a few leaves on and make it look wintry. So that's nice. You can do all 4 seasons with this stamp set. So it's very versatile. It's not just holiday, which is really nice. I like it when stamp sets are not just for holidays, that I can use them anytime. It stretches my money and it creates more value. All right, my sponge dauber. We're going to go in with the light first. That's my tip, is ink it up. Okay, and then you're just going to apply the ink. This is Granny Apple Green, one of my favorite greens. Maybe we'll try a different green with that. Okay. So let's go, I had garden green, but let's pull a different green here. Let's see. Do I have the Shy Shamrock close by? If not, we're going with garden green again. Or I could do lemon lime twist, but that's really, really like a yellow green. What's this one? I guess we're gonna, I don't see my Shy Shamrock. I see some retired greens, but I want to show you currant greens. So we'll just go back with the garden green. Okay, now like I said, you can still use, I use the same dauber for similar colors. So one for all my greens, one for all my reds, one for all my blues. I don't worry about it contaminating. Then we're just going to add in some dark here and there, not all over. We just want it here and there, okay? And then I'm going to breathe on it. I know that sounds weird, but I want to keep the ink moist. So our breath has moisture in it. So I'm just going to puff on the stamp. Ready? Listen. So I just breathed on it. I know it sounds weird. No, I'm not trying to be Darth Vader. Okay, and so I'm standing so I can see. And I'm not rocking the boat. I'm just nice, even pressure, letting that ink soak in to our paper. And then lift off. Okay, so there you go. There's your two-toned ink. Now they gave us leaves, and I'm wondering, you could put some leaves in there if you wanted to, but I'm going to do the hearts again. All right, now I did Melon Mambo on the last one, so I'm going to do Cherry Cobbler on this one. We'll go a little darker. Okay, and I'm standing so I can see. It's different with the camera on a stand. I think my Cherry Cobbler needs to be re-inked. Okay, there's our hearts. Now, let's see. What do we want to put on this one? Should I try and do the picket fence and pop that one up like I was going to on the other one? Let's see, maybe I should try that. And what else do we have? We have little grass blades. We have the clouds. I think I'll just pop the fence on this one. Is that okay with you guys? All right, and I'm looking at my ribbons. Let's see what I've got. I think I'll pull some gold ribbon on this one. All right, T. Let's grab a piece of scrap paper. And we will stamp our fences. If you guys have not shared the video already, could you do that? That always helps people find me. You can just click on share, and then other people will see this video and watch it and learn cool stamping just like you. And if you aren't already a follower, you're going to want to make sure to click follow, because then you get alerts every time I go live. All right, that was just scrap paper. And like I said, there are no dies. Now you guys don't let me forget to put these on dimensionals this time. Don't let me grab that liquid glue. Okay, say no. And we're almost done. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, it's white on white paper. Does anybody have plans for their weekend? We've had very high pressure here, and so the temperatures are getting colder again, and we might have a little bit of rain. I don't know if it's really going to rain. There's a slight chance, like about a 20% chance of rain. I had a very busy weekend with my retreat last weekend, so this weekend I am laying low. I'm just going to spend some time resting and recharging. Probably working in my craft room, getting some things put away from the retreat, and trying to get rid of a few piles. What about you? Do you have plans? Oh, I can feel my tummy growling. Have you guys had your dinner yet? I know some of you guys have had dinner. Allison in Australia is probably having breakfast. All right. Now, I did not do any grass on this one. I don't know that the grass, well, we'll try. It might show, it might not show. Let's go with the lighter green on this one. And let me stamp. Get that ink off. We don't want dark green in our light green. Catherine's going to rid some piles. That's always good. Get that spring cleaning done, right? I know that I need to take down my curtains and wash my curtains. They are dusty. Now, I've noticed, like with grass stamps, if you mess up, you notice I went back over there and re-inked it, and it doesn't look messy. You can't do that with every stamp, but the grass stamp is very forgiving. So if you mess up, go back and do it again. All right, now I'm using my U-Pick tool to take those little tabs off, and let's raise that gate or fence or whatever we're going to call it. Thingy bobber. Hi Sharon, how are you, friend? Long time no see. Do you guys like it popped up? What you could also do is you could stamp the tree. Here's another idea. You could stamp the tree on scrap paper, cut it out, and then pop the tree up. You could do that too for another look. So many possibilities. Come here, you. Okay. Gail says, no plans, still not feeling the best. Wow, you still have that cold, huh? Well, you probably already know this, but get your elderberry and your vitamin C and your zinc. You were in California the last 2 Fridays and you didn't come and see me? Oh my goodness. Oh, you should have told me. Where in California were you, though? That depends. All right, now let's pop this up. And I'm going to put some gold ribbon on this one. Let's see. You were in Disney. Oh, now Disneyland. That's not close to me. But how was it with the fires? Because we have terrible fires right now down there, and so I'm curious if what the air quality was. Okay, so this is my little cheat tip. To save your ribbon, you don't have to do a complete wraparound. You just cut some, and then see what I'm doing? I am putting some adhesive there. Some of you may know this trick already. And then I save some ribbon because I haven't wrapped it all the way around. Oops, I want it. Yes, I was too far. Sacramento is not close to Disneyland. You looked me up? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna pop this piece up too. We're gonna get dimensional happy on this card. You did not see or smell a thing. Well, praise God for that. Now, I heard that Southern California is supposed to have rain tomorrow, so I am really, really praying and hoping that that will help our firefighters put out the fire. Because now there's a new fire in San Diego. So let's hope that that rain will help them get these fires under control. Okay. Let's grab these tabs off. If you don't have a U-Pick tool, you need one. These are amazing. Oopsie. I love it. I use it for so many different things. It has a little spatula, so like when I glue down my layer and then I forgot to do something, I can pry it back up. Has the putty end, so helps with sequins, so many good things. Okay, so we've got that down. Now we're going to put this, and then we'll add a little gold bow right there. Okay. So I'm pretty winter card out. I've been making a lot of winter cards. We did a lot of Christmas and winter cards in my classes, and then we did a winter stamp. Oh, I forgot to put clouds on here. Ugh. Guess we're not having clouds on this card. And there's the ribbon. So I'm ready to make some spring cards. How about you? I am ready to make spring cards. So after this class, so not tomorrow, but the following Saturday is my February class, and we're going to do some Valentines. There's a few winter cards left over that people can use up, and then I think we are going to go gung-ho on spring. So I am ready. Can't plant seeds yet because we still have frost. Let's see where we're going to put that. We still have some frost, so it's not time yet. That kind of covers up our, I think we'll do it right there. It covers up our tree, so we'll just put it on the top. I did this because we're going to add in a few butterflies, and that'll help tie in the gold. You could also do a strip of gold paper. I guess you could try some of the marble paper that has the gold and do just a little thin strip. All right, where'd my butterflies go? Don't tell me they flew away. Where did the butterflies? Oh, there they are. Okay. I'm going to do all big butterflies on this one. I'm going to put one in the red. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll do it right there. Okay. So that's our 2 Valentine cards that we did with this. And now let me show you the St. Patrick's Day card that I made. I did it just real quickly. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. So this paper right here is one of the pieces from the Toadstool pack that you get for free. Okay, so that's where that paper came from. It's from the Toadstool pack. Okay, so put that there. And then I did this Easter card with eggs on the tree. And then this paper is from the pack I used last week. It's another Sale-a-bration pack. So, there's no room. My seasons, yes, our seasons have been crazy. We have sunshine, and then we go back to winter. So it's like we get whiplash. Not quite sure what to wear when we go outside. And then just being a 50-year-old-ish woman, I get hot. So I have to wear layers. I can't wear a sweater and be stuck in the sweater. I have to wear layers and be able to take the sweater off. Otherwise, I will be miserable. So there we go. Look at those really, really cute cards. I love this one and these. I don't know if I'm too keen. My clouds were a little bit too dark there. That's why I suggested you stamp off, because I feel like they're too dark. So I'm going to play around with my Easter and maybe pick some different colors. I just used a scrap that I had on my table. But I love this one, and I love the Valentine cards. I think they're super cute. Let me know what you think in the comments, ladies, and I hope that you have an amazing, awesome weekend. This stamp set is called Pick a Season. Pick a Season. So you get this for free with a $60 order, all right, for January and February while supplies last. All right, everyone, have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It was so great to see some of you. Take care, be safe, and stay healthy. All right, bye-bye.